Evil on the beat, on the beat. We'll be starting the ice tray in a couple of minutes, so get ready. Once again, it's on. It's another Tuesday. You're chilling with DJ Red on the ones and twos right now. It's another ice tray, all right? Another ice tray session. Here we go. Once again, tell a friend, text a friend, let her know that it's going on right now. It is the ice tray. We get ready to start in a couple of minutes, all right? With yours truly, the real DJ Red, Miss Peachy, and Mo Smith coming on in a few. Shout out to everyone over on Facebook right now. Mixcloud, YouTube, and of course Twitch. Let me bring in. Y'all say good evening to Miss Peachy real quick, all right? Peachy, what's going on? I should have checked my audio before I got in. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. All right, there we go. Oh, hang on. Now I got something playing in the background now. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I think that might be, there we go, YouTube, there we go. Peachy, what's going on?
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Shout out to everyone locked in right now. Make sure you go text a friend, tell a friend, let them know that it's going on. You don't want to miss it, all right? We got a lot to cover. It seemed like we be off. It seemed like we be off, and we come back 1 week to the next week, and it still be a lot to cover.
Always. There's always something going on in this world of ours that's, I tell you, it's always something. Never a dull moment, ever.
Nope. How was your Mother's Day weekend?
My Mother's Day weekend was fantastic.
All right.
I cannot complain at all. It was very, very good. Very nice.
Okay. That's cool. All right.
And happy belated Mother's Day to all our mothers.
Yep.
I hope your weekend was just as fulfilling and happy.
And speaking of Mother's Day, thanks to everyone that tuned in on Friday for the pre-Mother's Day celebration. Thanks to everyone that sent in their photos of themselves or their moms or mother figures. Thank you all. Now, I've been getting a lot of requests to, am I going to run the show back again? Yes, I'll run a rebroadcast of it. I'm not sure when yet. It might be sometime this week, but I can't guarantee it. Yet. I might just do it on Sunday.
It was nice. You did a really, really good job. So thank you for that. You did a phenomenal job on that.
Thank you. And most of the stuff, I planned it out in my head, but I didn't put the program and everything together until the day of. And I just felt like, okay, fine. I just cut my phone off and just went to work on it, and that's what I came up with.
it was really good. I'm a
All
little
right.
annoyed. I was supposed to meet with the Scent on yesterday. I was supposed to go to Jacksonville, and then something came up business wise, so I didn't get a chance to do that. So we are going
Mm,
to reschedule. So you'll be seeing those photos. Of course, we have to take selfies when we get together.
okay. Okay. Oh, with Scent. You said it,
Yes,
right? Okay. I don't know why I thought you said Lisette. I was like, okay, Lisette. Who's Lisette?
Scent,
Don't.
Alan, DJ 42.
Okay. No. Yeah. I'm playing music louder than I should be in my headphones. I just feel good right now. I just feel good right now. So we're gonna jump in real quick. I know Moses coming. Matter of fact, let me text him to make sure because I did just communicated with him on a Facebook Messenger, and in fact, I guess the first thing that we're gonna talk about is the comment that he made that about right before summer, something always happen at the gas
Gas
prices go
prices.
up.
Absolutely.
hmm So I mean, we could start on that. He can jump in.
Okay, so our entertainment is news and entertainment this week.
Yep.
We're gonna start with the pipeline hack. Colonial Pipeline was hacked, in case you haven't heard. And if you haven't heard, maybe you've been under a rock. Who knows? But
hmm
um, they were hacked, and now it's leading to potential gas shortages. And people are going crazy. If you have not filled up your tank, or if you have not been listening or paying attention, maybe you need to go get some gas, because although there are, it wasn't a shortage, the panic is making a shortage. So you want to make sure that your car has gas so you can get from point A to point B. And it's so bad that even some states have declared a state of emergency, including North Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia, which is crazy to
Let,
me.
let me elaborate on North Carolina real quick. Camp Lejeune has no gas on base,
hmm
and this is the military
Yes.
that don't have gas on base. So yes, it's real.
Yes, and they were saying that in 5 states served by Colonial Pipeline, the demand is up 40.1%, including Georgia, Florida, North and South Carolina, and Virginia. And then there are a number of states who have to follow special regulations by the government on fuel taxes and surtaxes and things of that nature. And so they've waived those actual taxes in DC, Maryland, I believe, Georgia, and also the Carolinas. So it's crazy. And they just had an article last week on all the things that are short. We know we were having a shortage on chicken, but now we're starting to have a shortage on lumber. It's very expensive now. But
Oh,
if you
really?
didn't know,
That I
a lot
that I
of
didn't
toilet paper
I
and
didn't know.
paper towels are made from the pulp from wood.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to have another shortage on toilet paper, paper towels. They're saying that steel is hard to come by now, and something else. And so this summer, if you're planning to buy anything with steel, like refrigerators, washing machines, and things of that nature, you might want to hold off because prices are sky high right now.
Well,
Um,
not only that, with anything that's coming from Europe or Asia,
those tariffs.
the prices for containers alone to get them over here to the States has gone up at least 20%. I just got off the phone with one of my other production guys, and he's trying to get stuff from overseas back here to the States, his products and stuff, and he said it's taking forever right now. And I went to another place. Me and my brother went there a couple of months ago, I guess, and they're still waiting on products and stuff. And they said they don't know when it was going to get. It was probably going to be about 3 months, and especially with the price hike on getting the containers over here itself.
I definitely believe it. It's, we go into this panic, and it's the summer. So, of course, a lot of the gas stations were only having premium gas. So imagine these long lines, and then people having to pay over $3 for gas. So as Mose was implying, of course, they just want us to pay more. They're trying to get us used to paying $3 and something for gas
Yeah.
again. And this happened when? it's been maybe 10 years, but we've been there before. So
Yeah.
um I guess we're gonna have to get used to it again. And it's a ploy, Republican crap, and but we won't even get into that. Just know that
We
if
should
you
one
don't
day
have
though.
gas,
We should
make
one
sure you
day.
get gas. If you need to drive somewhere out of town, maybe you want to rethink your plans. Summer travel is going to be bananas, especially if you need gas. And then airline fuel. They were talking about the
Hmm.
airlines, and the article was talking about people wearing masks on a plane still, and the dangers of these airlines not having the correct filters. But so we have that situation, because if they have the vaccine, they're saying that you don't have to wear a mask, but then some airlines are still requiring a mask to protect the people who haven't gotten the vaccine. But it's just a catch 22, so that's going to be very chaotic. But then airline fuel is crazy expensive, so
Yeah. Yep.
just be prepared to pay a lot. As you know, food has also gone up tremendously, but there is a chicken shortage. So if you can't find it um, as much as you could, that's exactly why.
So if they
So,
got a chicken shortage, how they came back out with all of these Popeye chicken sandwiches and stuff
well,
now?
they're limiting them. They're actually limiting them. KFC came out with a new chicken sandwich, and they're rationing how many they can sell in their stores because so many people like the sandwich. So, yeah, and because of the fact that they clone chicken, I mean, let's not be fool people. Sometimes you don't know what you're eating, so just be very
Yep.
careful with that.
I'm a share a picture on the. I don't know if you got a monitor up, Peachy, but
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna share a picture up of someone sent me this picture right before I got on, and this is in Tallahassee. That's what made me text you. Hey, did you fill up? But as you can see at this gas station here, they have I don't even know if that's 5 gallon tanks, and look like some 5 gallon tanks. Um, and they're filling them up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they got like 6 of
Oh,
them.
the red with the red
Yeah,
gas can. That was here in Tallahassee. Oh
that was in
wow.
Tallahassee. In fact, the person who sent it to me, uh, he's a he works with the state as far as with the road rangers and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yes,
Hey,
it is
Medea.
real.
Hey, Sint. Good evening. Good evening.
What's up, Sent?
Over in our Twitch.
Yep. Let me
That's crazy.
very
So
much.
moving on, some other big news. So I don't know how many of you really follow politics, especially after the election was over, but there's still a lot of turmoil and
Hmm.
dissent within the Republican Party. Liz Cheney, she was the well, she is, but she will probably not be tomorrow, but she's the number 3 Republican in the House. And so they're expecting to vote her out because she voted to impeach Trump after the January 6th fiasco.
Let me ask
And
you.
as you know,
Let me ask you a question. Was she the only Republican that voted against him?
I don't think so. No, she wasn't. But because of the fact that she held such a high position, immediately they came to attack her. And so she has a lot of fight in her, though. She's a spunky little something, and so she's not backing down. She said that she's aware that they're going to vote her out, but she's planning to take advantage of her removal as a way to kind of further her fight against Trump's grip that he has over the GOP, because he still has a very, very strong grip over the GOP. And you wonder why. It's just crazy. And she's saying that his lies about the 2020 election are damaging for the party and for the country.
Mose,
So
what's going on?
Hello, everybody. DJ
hey,
Red,
Mo. Hey,
TT, how
how are
y'all
you?
doing? How everybody doing? Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you so much.
How was it? How was y'all Mother's Day? Both of y'all.
It was amazing.
All right,
Oh,
that's
it
what's
was
up.
good. It was good. I went by my mom. See my mom, my sister. Um, gave my wife her gift.
Okay.
She didn't. She probably didn't expect it. But me and my youngest daughter picked out the gifts for her, and the only thing she know that it was an Amazon box in the closet. That's all she knew.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yep.
Celebrating, giving their roses while they're here.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, expect more foolishness from the Republican Party as the months continue on because they are really riled up. And of course, Trump is kind of furious that Facebook extended banning him for another 6 months.
I'm
Twitter
glad of
said
that.
he couldn't come back. Um, and so he's starting his own network and he has a website up and he posts almost every day. And of course, just the lies about the election being taken from him continue. So, he still has a very strong following and don't be fooled.
Nope. And there's still
things are happening in the background. If you're not keeping up with it or paying attention, we're going to give you all the deets here, but you might want to start looking at some of the things that are going on behind the scenes, especially as it's dealing with our country because it's very chaotic now.
Yep, and they still got a good hold, being that even today at lunchtime I went to go grab some lunch, and what I seen riding down the street, a big old flag on the back of a truck.
Absolutely. And the 2024 stickers are out, and people have them in their yards and on their cars. So it's a little bit scary. It's almost like a cult type deal, but
it is. Because what is a cult? Somebody that's been brainwashed.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
Led. Yes. So, just be cognizant, people, and stay aware of what's going on. Yep. So in other political news, Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta, she said that she will not seek re-election after her term is up. So now, and I think a lot of this is stemming from when she fired that cop. They're saying that she did it illegally. So it's a lot of scandal around that. There's a lot of stuff going on in Atlanta politics. But with her out of office, it's going to be interesting to see who puts their hat in the ring to become the new mayor of Atlanta. So keep your eyes on that because, in this election, Atlanta turned the state blue, basically. Mm-hmm. So we're going to see if it's going to stay blue, because if they have a Republican in there, things are going to change dramatically, especially with them changing the laws and the voting laws, Yep. And so speaking of the voting laws, if you haven't been paying attention, people in Florida, Ron DeSantis, he signed a new voting rights law that curbs access to mail-in voting, stricter ID requirements, and it's limiting the use of ballot drop boxes. So he signed it last Thursday, and he did it so covertly. He did it with only Fox News. So now a lot of news outlets are enraged, and they're saying that he violated their rights by just picking Fox News to cover it. But
chime in on that. That's right. What you just said right there. See, this is the problem with Democrat versus Republican, or Republican versus Democrat. The Republicans do what the hell they want to do, and the Democrat has to grow a pair of balls and start. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And Miss Michelle Obama, she need to come out and reinstate that statement when she said when they go high. When they go low, we go high. She need to nah, goddamn it, we gonna go lower. She need to, you know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Yeah. You got to go lower than these MFers, and we have to meet them. You know what I mean? Force with force. It is what it is because you see how collectively they stick together.
They really do,
and they get things done. In the end, they get shit done versus what we don't get done. You know what I mean? So we just we play. Passive and you know what I'm saying, and so forth. And we have to, it's the old saying, y'all, you have to meet force with force sometimes. And it's
an eye for an eye.
An eye for an eye. And that until we get on that level, you know what I mean, they just gonna continue to be the aggressive 95% of the shit that is gonna keep going their way. And we better get the table crumbs and be, have a seat at the table. And you can continue on. I just want to chime in on that.
No, but I completely agree. Sometimes you just have to stop being so nice and kind and show your hand. Yeah. You don't know who TF I am. That part. So Democrats need to kind of take that stance and start moving forward because we aren't getting any traction in the way that they're doing things right now. So I was saying that Florida has always led, the national trend when it comes to voter disenfranchisement. So we're not surprised, but if you don't live in Florida, maybe you didn't know, but Florida is notorious, especially with Florida Republicans. You know, they did redistricting areas just so, you know, people couldn't vote correctly and all this stuff. So this is just one more thing that they're doing. You know, Ron DeSantis is trying to put these things in position because I think he's going to put his hat in for the presidency as well. And so the next thing is who's going to run for Florida's governor seat. I know Charlie Crist is, but I heard a bug in my ear. Val Demings may run.
Who?
We'll see. Val Demings, the black woman.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay.
So she may run as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. But people are starting to put their hat in the ring. So we're just going to sit back and watch that. And so in terms of the violence, there were so many shootings over Mother's Day weekend. It's ridiculous. It's sickening. Over 400 people were affected. And 7 people were shot in one state, 4 in another state. I mean, it was just nonstop violence.
We had a shootout down here in Aventura Mall.
Mm-hmm. It was just crazy. And I know people say all the time, you know, and it's true, Mother's Day should be every day. But this is a commercialized holiday, and it was just ridiculous how many people were hurt and how many people got killed over Mother's Day weekend. So please, people, be cognizant, keep your eyes open. If you don't have to go anywhere, don't go, because these people are really crazy. And all the stuff going on with the NRA, I don't know if you've been following that case, but a judge ruled that the NRA, because the NRA kind of said they were bankrupt. They tried to file bankruptcy and they said no, they could not. So the case moves forward. So that's
I think that's the state of New York is handling that one, right?
Yes, and that's a win for them because now they can move forward because the judge threw out the motion from the NRA. So we talked about the traveling with the air travel and things of that nature. So just be cognizant and be careful. Wear your mask, people. Even if you have the vaccine, think of the people who don't have the vaccine. We're all here to protect one another. And they just opened it up for 12 to 15-year-olds. Children from 12 to 15-year-olds can now get the Pfizer vaccine. So that started this week as well. So if you have a kid and you want them to get the vaccine, if they're between 12 and 15, they are eligible to get the vaccine.
Yeah, I came across, I was supposed to do an event last night, but something happened. I passed it on to my brother's godson, but I went by there anyway. And someone who I haven't seen for a long time was like, "Oh, man, what's going on?" "Well, I got my 2 shots or whatever." "Yeah, but stay over there." Right. And I know he probably felt some type of way about it, but hey, I had on my mask. He didn't.
Right. And well, Fauci said they don't have to if they have the vaccine, both shots. So I think it's just going to be a whole catch-22. Thankfully, stores are still requiring people to have masks because they're thinking about the people that don't have the vaccine and people who aren't going to get the vaccine. And of course, it's personal choice, but it doesn't work for everybody. I think so many people, I know someone who passed away after getting the vaccine. So it is just a catch-22. You just don't know. So let's all be cognizant and let's just care about each other and mask up, people. So I know you heard Tim Tebow got a year's contract with the Jaguars.
Yep.
Oh, they signed him?
Yep, they signed him.
For a year.
Okay.
I thought that was very interesting considering not one HBCU graduate was drafted in the NFL draft.
Still.
Okay.
Yep.
Still. That's a whole nother conversation.
Exactly.
But
and he's not even a tight end. They're trying to put him in as a tight end, and you got, like you said,
correct.
Tight ends that's bigger, faster, stronger, the whole 9. But yet, opportunities given to.
It's not what you know, it's who you know. It's who you
exactly. So this is a clear, and it's sad.
Very,
very.
Very.
It happened today, It happened today. Finally, J. Cole, the rapper we know and love, he is a pro basketball player now. So remember, he's always
I heard about that too.
Yeah, he's always had these dreams of playing pro ball. So now he signed to a new African sports league, and he signed to the Rwanda Patriots. And this is their inaugural season. of the Basketball Africa League. And so his first game will be on Sunday against the Nigeria River Hoppers. And go ahead.
Sorry, shout out to Tutu. That's where I was supposed to be last night, Medea. Shout out to Tutu. They had a gathering for him last night. He did play Liberty City Optimus as well, and he played for Miami Northwestern Bulls as well. And he is now playing in the NFL. I don't remember exactly what team, but that's the event that I was supposed to be at last night. And had some car trouble, but it worked out better than me being there. So I ended up going there anyway. That was down at Charles Hadley Park. I did see Miami's own Uncle Luke, seeing Keon Hardeman, quite a few other people that's down there as well. So shout out to Tutu as well.
Yes. And so if you're looking for his new album, it will be out. It's called Off Season, and it releases on the 14th, which is this week, Friday. And that's it for your entertainment and other news. I think that was Floyd Mayweather. I don't know if you saw.
Oh man,
he got into the brawl with Jake Paul, and it's not even his fight. The fight is with Logan Paul and Mayweather, but they got into this brawl, and so everybody's saying that it's fake. So we'll just have to wait and see.
I think it's fake.
We'll just have to wait and see. And that concludes all our news.
Hang on, it was somebody else supposed to be fighting too, or did that fight happen already?
I'm not sure.
No,
I can't remember the
guy's name now.
What's her name? That Spanish guy that fought Floyd.
No.
I think they fought.
It was someone. I think it was probably some. It was like a celebrity fight. I think something that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Texas
is 100% open. The governor or mayor, governor probably, I think he tweeted it out, and then they showed there was a fight, and 75,000 people were in the stadium, and they showed it. So Texas, if you're trying to go have fun somewhere and you feel like you need to be out and outside, go to Texas because they're 100% open. Yeah,
they trying to live up to their name. We do everything big.
Yeah.
Bigger and better. You're gonna die bigger and better.
Yep. They're gonna have bigger.
Texas, if you want to die,
bigger and better graves for you. Bigger and better caskets for you.
How about that?
That's right.
Okay, yeah, 2-2 going to the Chargers. Yep, that's what it was. I was trying to remember. I couldn't remember. Thank you, Cent, for that.
All right.
So we getting back on some more money stuff tonight, right? Peachy.
Where's the money music? Where's the money music?
Oh, hold on. No, I can't do it.
Can't do the money music. Okay.
No, if I do it, then Facebook might get cut off, and I definitely get in trouble with YouTube. So
that's true. We have to make our own money jingle.
Yeah.
So
bling bling, bling bling.
Yeah,
bling,
that
bling.
too.
I know it was bling bling today when I stopped by my parents' house. I stopped by my pop's house. I smelled something in the hallway. I said, "Ooh!" I said, I know that scent got to be coming from your house, pops. He said, "Yeah, I'm in there cooking." And guess what he was cooking? The gourmet dish, one that black people love. Back in the 80s, it was back in the 80s and 90s. It was cheap, and now today it's just at an all-time high. It's a gourmet dish. Guess what it was?
What's that?
Guess what dish it was?
What was it?
What was it?
Oxtails.
Oh man.
Oxtails, yeah.
I need to. Let me see if I find this picture. It's a picture. It's a picture instead of how they got the red MAGA hats with the white letters on there. Dude sent me one with the same red hat, and it said make oxtail cheap again.
Exactly.
That part.
I don't care. I was like, man, I smelled that. I said, Lord have mercy, it smells so good. I know not to ask for nothing. I ain't even asked for nothing, but I sure wanted something. I say, when I leave my pop's house, I'm going right to the meat stove. I'm gonna grab me my little thing of oxtail. I got him in the kitchen right now cooking. Because I don't give a damn if you hear your doorbell ring, you bling bling. I'm like, who is it? Jesus. And you'll peep out the window. He ain't here. Come back later. You ain't sharing the oxtail. We don't share our oxtail.
Yeah, and everybody can't cook oxtails right. So when you can cook oxtails really well, or somebody that can cook them well, listen.
Oh, Lord.
My wife could cook them. She can cook them.
them?
Yeah. Yeah,
I had
she
to
can
stop
cook 'em.
eating oxtails. They're so fattening.
They good
But
though.
they
They
so
just so
good.
They are. They really, really are. They
I-
really,
my,
really
my,
are.
my wife gonna talk about some. See, my wife gonna talk about if I was there, they probably would have shared with me. I say, see, this is why you're not fully black. I say, because black people don't share. I say, my daddy probably would have cut you out. You
Black
love you and
people do
everything.
share. Come on. Black
We don't we don't share. We don't mess with our money and don't mess with our women and don't mess with our oxtails.
Nope.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Nope.
yeah. And our oxtails right now in the 2021 is just it's ridiculous. So we don't share that. I don't even ask.
Let me ask you this, Mo. What do you eat your oxtails with?
Man, I cut up me some red potatoes. I do some bell peppers and onions. I
No.
season them,
Not how you season
Rice?
it. What sides
Oh.
do you eat with it? What do you do it with? White rice? Do you do rice and peas?
white
What?
rice. I do it white rice.
And what other sides
White
you put with it?
We do kale. I put kale on side. My wife got me eating a lot of kale now. You know what I mean? Because she want me to live a little longer. I'm like, well, when God called me, ain't nothing kale gonna do to keep me here long.
What
It is what it is.
Well, Peachy,
Huh?
when you were eating it, what were you eating your oxtails with?
rice and peas.
Okay.
Rice and
The
peas.
re- the reason-
I used to do the peas.
The reason why I
And
asked,
I
I
make
can't.
the rice and peas with coconut milk.
Yeah, see, there you go. The reason why I asked was because there must have been some video or something on TikTok where there's somebody was calling themselves cooking rice and peas,
What?
but it was rice and green peas, and they was putting that with the oxtail. So there was a there was a Jamaican man that was on there, Rastafari, and he went off on it. It was like, nah, we don't do that in Jamaica. No.
That's like putting raisins in potato salad. Sid said a pack
Yeah,
of
no.
oxtails there is close to $50. Oh my goodness.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, them oxtails up there, man. You don't mess
That
with
just
them.
made my head hurt. Woo.
Yeah, they just skyrocketed. Boy, if I would have known that, then they good though. I mean, my dad, my mouth was just like, I had like slog coming off my mouth. I was in his house.
And you know, sometimes if you want to cook them fast, you put them in a pressure cooker and let
the
them
pressure cooker, yeah.
Yeah.
They super tender, falling off the bone. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I said I'm gonna eat them tonight. I'm gonna do some cornbread right after I get off the ice tray.
What? Yeah.
Oh, I already know what time it is.
Cornbread.
Oh yeah.
You're making me hungry.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I do it in the middle of the week. My wife was like, "You crazy? You be cooking collard green and everything like that in the middle of the week?" I said, "Yes. I don't. Why wait till the weekend?"
Well, let me do this.
I
Do it at any time.
It's better to eat at home anyway. So I'm gonna put this one out there too. I came across something that the CEO of McDonald's said that he won't eat the food from McDonald's.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Then don't go to McDonald's, guys.
exactly. That's why
But you know, I love Chick-fil-A. No lies.
I like their
love
service.
Chick-fil-A.
I like
I've been-
everything from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but I've been eating. I've been cooking a lot at home and eating a lot at home now, and I found cauliflower. I've been doing a lot of things with cauliflower. I have cauliflower tortillas to make fajitas. I have riced cauliflower, so I stopped eating regular rice, and I have riced cauliflower because cauliflower takes the taste of whatever you season it with. And
Right.
so I've been eating that. I had a cauliflower pizza earlier today.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'm trying to get all my vegetables in. You know.
I don't know about the cauliflower pizza.
Yeah, I mean,
It was cauliflower crust. The crust was cauliflower. And the pizza,
no,
the
you know what?
rest of the pizza-
I take it back.
It
I
was
take it
good.
back. I take it back. I think I might have had something like that before. My wife had cooked it. It was some years ago when we were doing a fast. Actually, the whole church was doing a fast, and that was my first time. Called myself eating squash.
What?
Yeah.
Squash is everything.
Well, she made it that it was like stuffed. It was stuffed. It was cut in half and then filled in the middle with other vegetables and
oh, y'all
stuff
like
that.
squash?
I grill
I don't.
squash. I make squash and spinach. I
Oh.
saute squash and spinach. It's so good. Oh my goodness.
Okra? What about okra? Y'all eat
I don't
okra?
eat,
Nope.
I don't touch that.
Nope.
at all.
Yeah, we opposite. I love me some okra.
I don't eat okra
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
No, thank
Nope.
you. You can have it.
Nope.
I love me some
Another thing
okra.
that I don't like is cucumbers. I can't.
What?
I can't. I can't stand the taste of cucumber. Let me tell you what happened then.
What about a pickle?
I'll do a pickle every now and then, but
that's cucumber.
Nah,
Same thing?
nah.
It's similar. I don't do
no. Let
cucumber,
me tell you my experience with cucumber. So one day, I think it was they got cucumber Gatorade, right? So it was sitting out. I thought it was a lime. It was so nasty. It left a taste in my mouth the whole day. And since then, even before then, I never liked the cucumber. And then with that taste of that, definitely didn't want cucumber no more. Period. No.
That sounds nasty though. Cucumber Gatorade.
They had cucumber Gatorade. Yeah.
It sounds nasty. It sounds disgusting. My granddaughter says "disgusting." It sounds disgusting.
Since says she can't eat crab, and Medea said, "I love okra and tomatoes with bacon in it over rice."
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Disgusting.
Okra and tomatoes. Oh my God, with some corn. Woo.
And I love tomatoes, but I don't do okra at all.
Stewed tomatoes.
You couldn't pay me to eat okra.
Y'all ain't never have what is it, a gumbo stew where you add okra, stewed tomatoes.
I picked the okra out.
Oh, you picked the okra out, but it's good though, isn't it?
Without the okra, yes.
Spread over the rice. Oh,
without the okra, yes.
What
when I make gumbo, I don't put okra. I don't make it with okra.
What about liver?
I love liver.
Yeah.
Fried liver with onions, and I don't even eat onions. I scrape off the onions because I don't eat onions. I scrape off the onions.
You like the flavor of them. I'm the same way, kind of. I'm similar.
Yeah,
I don't eat onions.
I never did liver either. Nope, no liver for me either. Hang on here. All right, so Sensei.
Ew.
All right, so let's get on this money part now. I know we started talking about money last week, but we still got to get some more on there. And I know that Peachy did some research on there, and I did a little myself. I have not finished everything, but we still going to share some stuff with y'all. If y'all did not download that app, besides the gas going up, it was a real good time to get on there. It's a real good time to get on there.
Exactly. You need to know where the gas is. You need to know where the gas is because, listen, if you want to save your money, save your coins, you need to find the places where the gas is cheapest.
The gas is ridiculous.
I started to ride, and my sister mentioned earlier that I think she was going up to BJ's and the line was long there to fill up. So I like, hell, I ain't going up there. So
it's
the gas might have been a little bit cheaper at BJ's. I just popped open the app, said, okay, fine. I found the one by my house, the Chevron by my house or whatever. I went there, got my 7 cents off and put that towards another thing. And now one day, then there'll be another free meal at Chili's or Applebee's or wherever else. So again, make sure you can get that app, that Get Upside app. All right, so Peachy, what do you have on the Bitcoins? Because I've been seeing the numbers going. For some reason, let me put this. For some reason, it starts off low in the morning time, and then it just shoots up, and then it kind of takes a nosedive. Yeah.
Well, one of the things people should know when they're looking at Bitcoin, it too is something that you cannot just, it's almost like stock. You don't want to just get in and cash right out. You want it to grow over time. A lot of people don't really understand what Bitcoin is, and it's cryptocurrency. So it's not like tangible that you can feel in your hand. It's digital currency. One of the advantages of Bitcoin, and I think I put something on my Facebook page about how many Black people are starting to buy stock in Bitcoin, like in a catch-up type deal. Bitcoin has its advantages because now stores are starting to recognize it. But one of the things is it wasn't regulated, and I still don't think it's regulated yet.
Nope,
but they're trying to put laws in place to regulate it. And once those regulations come through, it's going to be just like money to a certain extent. But again, even though it's been around for a while, it's just starting to catch on with the masses. And from my experience, when stuff starts catching on with the masses, you just want to sit back and watch a little bit because everybody jumps on stuff they think is the hot stuff. But just like stuff is really popular, once it comes out, the valuation can go down. So you want to make sure that you're looking at the different Bitcoin offerings to see how it's doing. Don't just take somebody's word for it. You need to do your own research.
Right. And what's the other one that just came out not too long? Well, it's probably been out, but they're just starting to advertise it.
What, Coinbase?
No, the one with the dog on there.
Oh my God, what's the name of it?
I know.
I don't remember.
Hang on. Huh? Hang on.
I don't remember off the top of my head. Yes, and please go to Sam's and get that gas, girl.
Yeah, that gas is crazy. You know them little scooters, them little everybody gonna be riding. People, grandma, granddaddies, everybody gonna be riding.
I agree.
It's gonna be the only way to get around. Like, man, you know what? Give me one of them little scooters. I can put $3 on. I can fill up. I can ride all over town. I can hit Dade County, go down to Hollywood, make it back down to Dade off of $3.
Yeah. Not E-Trade cent, not E-Trade. It's another coin, but it has a picture of a dog on it. I can't remember the name of it.
I don't remember the name, but I'll come back with that next week.
I'm gonna find it. I thought I had it on here.
So
go ahead.
E-Trade, no, it's not E-Trade cent.
No, it's not Dave either. What's Dave? I know about E-Trade, but what's Dave? The only Dave I know is Wendy's.
I think it's let me pull up this article that I put out about how Black people are starting to catch up in terms of the
And since you while you're looking that up, has anyone else besides me have been getting a lot of friend requests from people that you don't know, but when you look through their profile,
it's like, who sent you the Fed?
Exactly. Everybody is on Bitcoin. Everybody. And I'm sitting here looking like, that's exactly how I felt. Who sent you? Who sent you and why?
Exactly.
The article was in Bloomberg, and it's Black Americans are embracing stocks and Bitcoin to make up for stolen time. And it talks about how investing influencers, attracting big audiences, and a lot of times people are talking about these different ways to gain wealth on Clubhouse. So I don't know if you guys know about Clubhouse. Clubhouse Clubhouse is an app. They have all these different rooms or whatever. And it used to be where you only could go on Clubhouse if you had an iPhone, but they just opened it up to Android users. So if you're an Android user and you've been waiting, Clubhouse is open now. And I do have some invites if you need one. So let me know, just drop it in the comments. Right. And you can get on Clubhouse and look around and you know, Clubhouse can be valuable. You can gain a lot of information from Clubhouse, but then it also became convoluted. So, you know, they were doing a lot of stuff on Clubhouse and you can network with a lot of different people, but you have to be very careful because sometimes people just want to steal your ideas. You know, they were having these pitch rooms and people pitch their ideas and stuff. And it's like, you don't know these people, you know, you're not making them sign an NDA. So you're basically giving away your information where somebody can kind of take your IP. And you want to be very careful about that. But so now there are these rooms on Clubhouse about investing and all these things. And so people are kind of trying to gather together to get the information that they need to move forward. So they're saying that today, Black Americans hold just 3.8% of the 116 trillion in wealth in the United States. And so we are very, very behind in our wealth.
Let me ask both of y'all opinion on this. Why do you think, aside from other races having a head start from Black people, why do you think that Black people are not into the stock markets and trades and stuff like that like we should be?
Well, you said it.
You want a real answer? You want
no
watered down answer?
No. This the ice trade. This the ice trade. This the ice trade. Keep it real.
Okay, so on the Clubhouse app, they have these groups: Black Women Who Invest, Black Wealth Matters, and Black Bitcoin Billionaires. these, and they have tens of thousands of people in their rooms and they're talking and all this stuff, whatever. But going back to your question, I think it's because number one, people aren't taught, and you have to learn how to do it. But then a lot of times, if you're listening to someone, they may not have the right information, so they're misguiding you. So you have to be very careful. We tend to jump on stuff like, oh yeah, instead of sitting back and doing your own research. I think that's a fundamental flaw within our community. We don't take the time to do the real research. We just want it right now.
We want the short version.
That part. And I also think, it's no secret that Black people support the economy. And so our people are so busy still trying to live like the Joneses. It's almost like we're fragmented. You have a whole bunch of people who are trying to live like the Joneses, and you have other people who are investing in stock. The wealth disparity is getting smaller because more and more people are starting to say, I need to do this, I'm trying to build wealth for my family. But it's still a huge divide because we don't come together on anything. And that's half of our problems. We don't come together, even with Chinese people and the Asians or whatever, they all live in a house, and then they all come together. Everybody funnels money into somebody's business. They get the business up and running. They funnel money into somebody else's business. They get their business up and running. We don't do things like that. And that goes back to me saying, even about the business showers, we'll come out to a co-ed baby shower and have a good old time.
Yeah.
But when it's somebody's business, we don't support it. Even if it's somebody you call your friend or even your family, like a lot of people don't support it.
Well, I think one of the problems is that not just business, but for some reason it seems like I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here. So we're gonna go with a two-sided sword. Black people don't support Black people. That's one. And then the ones that do want a whole lot for a little or nothing.
Right. And that's something difficult because it amazes me sometimes how you can have the best quality work, because one thing about Black people, we are taught to operate in excellence in everything that we do.
Right.
And in operating in excellence, that means that you're going to get top-notch quality services. Black people will discount your services even though they're 10 times better.
Yep.
And want a discount, but they'll go to another culture and pay top dollar for something that's so substandard,
mediocre. Yep.
And it's almost like we're conditioned to do this. We're conditioned to not look at products and services that Black people have as of value. And granted, there are some shady people who do business, and you do get mediocre products. Yeah. But again, in most cases, you get what you pay for. If you're, and again, it's all about doing your research. If you're going to pay top dollar for something, what kind of credentials do they have? But that's also a catch-22, because it's like, why are you questioning a Black person's credentials, but then you'll go to another culture's thing and you don't question
anything about them.
Just because their branding is great, you think that they're amazing, and then they give you crappy work. And because the Black person stuff may not look as whatever, and it's because we don't have access to capital. We don't have the access to capital to make all these beautiful brand or whatever, unless you know a branding brand builder like me. Shameless plug. But we don't have.
Do your thing.
Ain't no shame, yeah.
But a lot of times, like, we don't have access to that, or you get pieces of it. When you're on the internet or even on Facebook, I mean, look very carefully. All these people that talk about branding, all they do is talk about a logo and the colors and looking pretty. They don't talk about how you're supposed to connect with your audiences and things of that nature. You only get half of the puzzle. Whereas when you see all these white people who are teaching this stuff, whatever, all these courses and stuff, I mean, just look at the ads on Facebook. They're giving you the real. They're breaking it down or whatever. And I think that we tend to, it's two ends of the spectrum. Either we don't give enough or we give too much, but it's just not it's not enough for people to help people move forward. Because even if you give somebody too much, if it's too much for them to understand, they're not going to get it. That it's not going to be useful to them. And we have not mastered the art of bringing our people together to appreciate our stuff. People talk all the time about how, we want to build wealth and we all need to come together, whatever, but we aren't doing that. We still aren't doing it, and that's half of our problem right there.
So, Mose, let me ask you this. Let's say, well, I'm gonna just throw this out there. You're an up-and-coming comedian in South Florida. You give them a price. Out of 10, how many has tried to Jew you down on your price? Even though that your price is already reasonable. How many times out of 10?
You know what? I'm gonna say I'm gonna go back to the car wash. That's because see, comedy. For the love of the game, I'm just doing it for the love of the game.
Okay, all right. So let's go to the car wash then.
So we'll use that as an example. In my car wash business, when I did the car wash, I got Jewed down. They tried to Jew me down a lot. You know what I mean? And it wasn't happening. Like, you know what I mean? They were like, Rookie, I know I'm paid $10. I'm not paying no more than $15. And I was like, ma'am, I'm not coming down off my prices. I don't touch nothing more than $20, less than $20. And and she said, well, I'll give you 15. She just tried to Jew me down. Like, well, you can go to, whoever used that dish detergent on your vehicle and enjoy their services.
And that's exactly what they do.
You know what I mean? Because and then she slowly, she came to me. She was reluctant to because of, all the people in the church was, talk about how professional I am and the good work that I do. And then she saw the quality of work that I do. And then she eventually came with the 20 and, and didn't want to tip. But then, she became one of my favorite customers and because through my work, you know what I'm saying? But she did try to Jew me down. So I'm going to say if out of 10, I'm going to say out of my black customers, probably out of 10 of them, I'm going to say probably, I say 50% of them would try to Jew me down.
All right.
Yeah.
So
it's sad.
Peachy, with the same question, with your branding business or with any of your other businesses, how many out of black people, let's say 10, how many out of that 10 has tried to negotiate your price already off top? They know your worth, but they're still trying to negotiate your price. Just say 10 people out of 10. How many?
Now at this juncture, maybe I won't even say 2, maybe 1. And it's
I mean, like before when you first started.
Oh, when I first started.
When you first started,
I'll say maybe over 50%, maybe 60%, maybe 70%. And it's because they didn't understand. It wasn't until I did some PR work because I started with a PR firm. And it wasn't until I did some PR work for an author and I blew him up. That's when people were like, whoa, then it became, oh, we need to get her. And even at that point, it was a question of, well, can you do this or can you do that? And that's what made me start offering packages. Because my thing is, if I'm doing something for free, which I started off doing stuff for free, and somebody said to me, you need to have people pay you to do this.
Yep.
Because of my background and because of the things that I knew that I did, and because of the fact that I knew how much I had to offer and the value, I stopped feeling bad. And I hear this a lot now. Don't feel bad about what you charge because you charge what you charge and y'all will go pay some white people, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I learned the value of and I still didn't charge as much. Now, whatever. But I still didn't charge as much because you have to get out of that mindset. Remember, we're conditioned to think that we're inferior, or we're conditioned to think that we can't command a high price. Now I'm just gonna throw my price out there. You listen.
So let me ask this then. with a lot of, and all of this is still dealing with finance and money and stuff like that because it's a lot of small businesses out. What do you think is the number one reason for black small businesses not surviving? Aside from the pandemic, just overall, why we don't have more black businesses?
Lack of knowledge is one.
Okay.
A lot of times you're thrown into the business and you don't do the work to put together your business the right way for longevity. And I can say that I've been there, when I started catering, that was bootleg as hell. I mean, and the crazy part about it is a friend of mine who used to work at USA Today, he knows strategy so well. And we would have these conversations and he would be like, well, what's your profit and loss and all this stuff? And I was making 400% profit and I had no clue. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to calculate all those things. And a lot of times it's lack of knowledge. Like, I didn't understand how to, when you price out your products, I didn't understand how you need to think about when you're creating a price, you need to think about all the supplies that you have to buy that will make up that product and everything. So that lack of knowledge, a lot of people don't know. And a lot of times people don't know where to go to get that information. And so that gives you the struggle. So beyond lack of knowledge, then you have lack of access to capital. And, money makes the world go round. I don't care what nobody say. And if you don't have the money, a lot of times you can't sustain your business because you don't have the money.
Time out. You said money make the world go round. Y'all women make the world go round. Happy Mother's Day. Women make this world go round because guess what? We all jockeying for that power position. Most men are jockeying for that power position.
They are. And
all the women. So let's keep it Let's keep it in the right position. Y'all women, it's the thing that make the world go round.
I received that. I received that.
Yeah,
I received that.
And I commend y'all because y'all are the mother of the earth, and we need y'all. And it's a shame that most men in power don't cherish and respect y'all the way that y'all need to be respected. You know what I mean?
Not even the men in power. Just
that's men. Yeah, but that's why they're jockeying for the power so that they can have, with the money. You know what I'm saying? What's going to attract, when you have all the money and the power. You're going to get the women. If you can't get them with the money, then you got the power. You just going to take them. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's women that really run the world. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
It's really
that's
women.
True.
You know what I mean? So
that's true. But lack of access to capital is a big thing because a lot of black businesses, you will find that they go viral and all of a sudden they start getting all these orders and they can't fulfill the orders because they feel like they can't go into a bank and get a bank loan. A lot of times they don't know that there are other places to get capital, like, Cabbage, and, there are a lot of microloan sites and all these places where you can go to get that capital. Even PayPal has business loans and stuff like that. But a lot of times people don't know. And so they can't keep up with the demand because they don't have the capacity to scale. And I think, so that's where they fail.
I think a lot of it is, they don't know. And unlike other businesses of other races, there's always someone there that's going to show them something versus with black-owned businesses, no, they're not going to show you. I'm going to give you a good example on one.
They don't stick together.
No, not at all. Not at all. Matter of fact, there's a company, a big-time company, furniture company here in South Florida. Starts with an E. It ain't in no English though, but it starts with an E, and came here.
El Dorado.
Yeah, came here. I believe I think when I seen that video, it was probably last year or the year before. So let's say they came here over 50 years ago. They were able to get a bank loan without a problem and all of this other stuff. Versus, you have a lot of black people that's here that lived in the United States all of their life and can't get a loan. And what they do is
black people can't even get mortgage loans. Redlining is still going on to this day.
Matter of fact, speaking of mortgage, let me show you something else. There was a study that was done. There was someone that was trying to get their house appraised. When they did the first appraisal, and it was a biracial couple. No, it wasn't a biracial couple. It was a black couple. It was a black couple.
Biracial. I thought it was biracial, but they had the black pictures up.
Right. There we go. Yes. And the appraisal came in real low. And then they had another appraisal come in, took all the black pictures down, and the price went up almost 100,000 plus than what it was before. Yeah. So, yeah, it's almost as if there's another video I seen that you had like maybe 50 people lined up on the field just to show how other races have a head start, compared to black people. And the guy started asking questions. If you grew up with both your parents, if you live in a good neighborhood, step forward. And every time that he was asking questions, it was always anyone else but the blacks that was stepping forward. And he said by the time he got to the end of that, he was like, now, do you feel that this race, this 100-yard dash or whatever the distance was, do you feel that this race is going to be fair? Because all of those guys are still back there, meaning all of the black people were still back there, but everyone else have moved up. So do you still think that this is a fair race in life? And they just looked at it and was like, wow, they probably didn't realize that.
A lot of people don't realize it, and it's just and what I can't stand to see is black people backbiting each other. Right. Instead of supporting someone's business or just supporting them, you don't even have to support their business, but just do the right thing. Don't do wrong stuff to them because they're black. We it's bad enough. We already have it bad enough, black men and black women. And it's almost like we're killing each other, not just killing each other with weapons, but just killing each other in any way, shape, fashion, or form. And it's crazy to me. It's just, and it's sad. And I'm looking at, they're saying that we're gaining traction in terms of stocks and bonds and all that stuff, whatever. But
I don't see it.
Wealth disparities are still occurring.
Yeah.
Black businesses are still struggling. It's cool to be a black business now. How much longer is that gonna continue? And I know people look at me side eye when I say that, but hey, I'm gonna call it like it is. If you know me, you know I'm a straight shooter. I mean what I say. I said what I said. You don't have to like it. You know what I'm saying?
But you said it.
But I said it. Period. So
let me get that period ready now.
And I don't speak on things that I don't know. I speak on things that I've experienced or things that I've seen colleagues experience, or I read everything. So when I speak about black businesses and things that go on within black businesses, I know exactly what I'm talking about. You have all these digital entrepreneurs and people say that they're making money hand over fist. They may be making money, but sometimes people be lying,
Yep.
They be lying a lot just so it makes it look like, I don't believe. I see all these people saying, oh, I made $1 million or whatever, and people showing receipts and all this stuff, whatever. I don't believe in that, because why do you have to show your Shopify card, your Shopify back end? Why do you have to put that on social media to make yourself feel justified or make somebody feel like, oh, I can do that? Like, your words aren't enough.
You know what? I promise you, me and my brother were just having this conversation. It might have been Friday. Also, shout out to DJ Rav checking in from Southwest Florida. Me and my brother was having the same conversation on how we see a lot of people post up a lot of stuff. Oh, well, I got this and I got that, and blah, 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 and all of this other stuff. You want to impress somebody? Let's see what your bank account look like. Let's see what your credit score look like. Be impressive on that, because all of the stuff, that material stuff that people putting out there, that stuff don't last forever.
All the time, like wealth whispers. It's cool now to get on social media and say, oh, well, I did this and I did this. Wealth whispers. You don't see. There's a lot of white digital entrepreneurs, but you don't see them saying, oh, here's my Shopify back end because I made such and such. You don't see that stuff, and I don't know who in the black community felt like it was like mandatory.
Y'all give me 1 second. Go ahead. Give me 1 second.
To do that, but it's just it doesn't make any sense. It's just real. It's simple. I'll use that word. It's simple because again, it's making us look like we're inferior, that we have to prove something. You don't have to prove nothing. Like the numbers in my business, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? All I need to do is continue to plug and keep going. You know, all I need to do is to sustain my business. All I need to do is grow my clientele. I don't have to prove to anybody how much money I have. I don't have to prove to anybody how much money I make. Like, you know, and I think that's one of the things, we're so worried about what other people think and what other people feel that you end up shooting yourself in the foot. It makes no sense.
So would that still fall under what? Self-doubt?
Yes, absolutely. But you know, again, people say in some business groups I'm in, you know, they say, "Oh, drop them receipts. For what?" You know what I'm saying? And the main people saying drop the receipts, they're not dropping the receipts. You know, so it's like,
drop what kind of receipts?
You know, I don't believe in. Okay, so there's somebody that I follow, and it's so interesting because some of the things that they say out loud to people online is so insulting. And it's like, oh, well, I want to buy a new car and, you know, you need to be learning from me and all this stuff, whatever. Who are you? You know, you just got lucky, but your steam is running out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be very cognizant of what you say and how you say it and how you come across the people, because that will turn people off as well. We have so many digital entrepreneurs now getting people for their money for $27, because $27 and 100 people, that adds up quickly.
Yes, it
but
does.
You know, how long are these gimmicks going to go on? How long, you know, how many templates can you buy? How many, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so people are moving into the digital space, not only because of COVID, but because they see that it's a money maker, it's a quick money maker. As long as your ad is popping, people are going to buy it. But I mean, people aren't satisfied anymore with that stuff because what they're getting is mediocre. I think as Black people, we need to continue to do stuff in excellence, but in doing stuff in excellence, we need to figure out a way to work together. Because again, how long is it going to be being cool, a Black business being cool? You know, a lot of people say, oh, your About page has to have your picture on it and everything. My corporate site doesn't have my picture on it because it's a corporate site. You don't see Pepsi website with people, you know, I mean, come on. And I think as Black people, you know, unless you're an influencer and you are your brand, like if you have a corporate site, why would you be putting yourself on that? You know, it just doesn't make any sense. And again, that goes back to people do stuff because they don't know, and they're following other people who doing the wrong thing as well.
The blind leading the blind.
Correct. The blind leading the blind. Yep. That part.
Yeah. I mean, with me, let's say with my business, for example, going back to the guy that I seen last night and haven't seen him in a couple of years or whatever. Oh man, you still doing this? Boy, I don't be seeing you. Well, I work in silence. I don't be doing. I don't do the same stuff that I used to do. In this business, a lot of people, well, in any business, you can't continue doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, your business might be doing good, but you need to evolve and get off of that track and do something else that's going to make that business grow. And when he's seen certain things that I was doing, I mentioned, yeah, I did this and I did that. Oh, this you over here too? Yeah. I said, yeah, it's me doing it. That's not my equipment there because I had to take care of something before I got there. But still, my hands were still in on it. And when he realized how far I have grown from the last time me and him were hanging around, it was almost as if I'm gonna say this. It was almost as if he felt intimidated.
And that happens.
And
but that's not your fault. That don't have nothing
and
to do with you.
That's what's going to lead me up to the next comment. Is something else that me and my brother talk about. You can't dummy down on your blessings, and I can't change that.
That part.
I can't dummy down on my blessings. If I've been blessed and you haven't, again, goes back to one of the things that I said before. Don't worry about my time versus your time because all popcorn don't pop the same.
Exactly.
So that's when I mentioned to him, yeah, dude, I did this, I did that, da 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 da. Oh well, when the next time you doing this? I don't know because I'm booked up, and everybody was wondering, oh well, how you getting through the pandemic? I found other ways. I can't sit down and just twirl my fingers and be on try to pay my bills on a hope so and maybe. No, I had to find some other things to do.
Yeah. And as Black people, what I find also, we have to not be scared to build a team.
That's a big problem right there.
Yeah,
that's a big problem.
We have to learn how to have enough confidence in ourselves that we're going to be able to pay somebody if we hire help. A lot of times we try and do things all by ourselves, and it's too much. And
I'm
if
guilty.
You can go eat out, and we all go eat out a lot, then stop eating out and hire someone to help you, because you'll get overwhelmed. And I'm a culprit. I thought I could do it all. There's no way, and so I had to hire some assistants to help me get my stuff together because I could not grow and scale and implement the things on my roadmap until I was able to hand off stuff and say, here.
Well, let me
do this job. You do this job.
Let me jump in on that real quick, because even Richard and I had this conversation a while back, and Richard was like, "Oh, you gonna need some help to do this or help to do that." Yes, I'm gonna agree with that, and I'm guilty when you was mentioning that you can't do stuff by yourself. I'm guilty of that also. Here's the problem, though. Here's my problem. I'm gonna speak for me. I have a trust issue. I don't trust any and everybody that come around. That's one. And especially when it comes to doing business, I've allowed people to come around before and turn around and get stabbed in the back. Stuff like, oh, well, they getting my customer. They come around and try to do the same thing that I'm doing and doing for less, just for the customer to come back to me and be like, nah, they wasn't right. They did okay, but it wasn't you. And stuff like that, and that's one of the reasons why.
Basically, you protected your reputation.
Exactly.
Your reputation's on the line, so you know what I mean, with your name out there, your capabilities, and what service what A1 service you provide, the next person might not be up to par, and they at the same time they're representing you, so you have to kind of carefully screen them. And make sure that they up to standard to what the DJ Red standards are. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's the thing. When it comes to the DJs, a lot of people might look at it and be like, "Oh, well, if he could do it, I could do it." But here's the thing, like you said, Peachy, I went back and did checks on stuff, whether it was equipment that I'm using right now. I've done my research on it before I even bought it. I knew more about it than the salesperson did.
And that's how you have to be.
Right. And so that's the same thing with the business, but you get a lot of people that comes behind it, not just with the DJ business. It could be mobile car wash. Oh, well, if Mo's charging 20, I'm going to charge you 15. Matter of fact, you go with me, I'm going to charge you 10 right now. You and your.
But you know what, though? What I found is that just like when people say, oh, well, I can't afford that right now. I said, okay, you have a great day. Yeah. They come back, you know why? Because they realize the value. That person may not be your ideal client at that particular time, but eventually they will be.
Oh, your picture went off.
Yeah, this webcam is stupid, but okay. Eventually they will be. Let me see if I can fix it.
Yeah, so I mean with that, I mean, I've had that several times that I might have booked and get ready to book somebody for something, and then they turn around and be like, nah, we going with so-and-so. They're cheaper than you. And that's exactly what they got was cheap. The quality of the service was not there. And I've even had one that, somebody that was, oh, we homeboys and this and that, and went behind my back and did something and then turned around and guess what? The client called me back. Hey, listen, I know we went with so and so, but we need you back on this one. We need you back aboard on this one. And nah, we can't deal with him because one of them showed up late. Here it is. You're at a corporate event, and the event starts at 8 o'clock, and here it is 8:30. You still setting up. No. So when something like that happened. Yeah, when the guy came back to me and you see me here, hey, listen, Red, I wasn't on that board, but man, if I tell you that we starting at 8 o'clock, one thing he mentioned, he never have to mention to me what time I need to be there to set up. And he said it was kind of embarrassing that you had all of these, high-ranking officials that were there, and this dude was late. So
it makes you look bad.
Oh,
and
yeah.
When it comes to my business, and I understand the trust thing completely,
Mm-hmm.
because I am, people laugh and be like, okay, is anybody gonna be good enough?
Yeah.
But it's just because I operate in a standard of excellence, and I will say that, for one of my assistants, like I vetted so many people and I went through so many interviews and all this stuff, whatever, till finally I was able to find the one. And the thing about it is she was trainable. One
Right.
thing I recommend though, as a business owner, make sure your processes are in place. Make sure your SOPs are in place so that they know how stuff is supposed to be
Oh, you
run.
have to
They
break
know
down
your
SOPs. SOPs means standard operating procedures.
Yep.
yes,
A lot of
standard
people ain't gonna understand that.
operating procedures. Thank you, Mose.
Gotcha.
You need to make sure
I
you
ain't
have
think
your
that you were
standard
listening.
operating
Oh, I'm listening. I got it. Yeah, I listen.
All
I'm in
right.
tune. I'm just checking. I'm
Yeah,
checking my
and so
oxtails.
you have to have those because they need to know, and one of the things that I was so happy she asked me, she said, you know, in terms of your brand, how are you supposed to sound? And that's when I was like, woo, yes. So I was able to give her my brand guidelines to make sure that whatever she did, it would reflect in how we're supposed to speak for my brand. And
Right.
that got her the job. Besides, she was dressed for an interview, like that got her the job, and she was very trainable. She was, ready to absorb stuff like a sponge, and there was no competition. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna learn this stuff and then go do my own thing. It's not that type of thing because she knows that I want her to grow with the brand. So
Right.
it it's very good help is hard to find. I will say that.
It
Um,
is.
I
I
can,
second it. I second it.
people laugh,
I
especially
agree.
when I say, yeah, I have a couple of assistants, and they're like, how were you able to do that? Because I can be a perfectionist when it comes to my business, and rightfully so. But I realized that I couldn't do it all, and I'm not a micromanager. I'm going to tell you what I need done. I'm going to tell you when I need to review it. You have a deadline, and that's it. Like, I don't say, oh, well, what are you doing at this time and what are you doing at that? I'm not that type of person because, number one, I still have a bunch of stuff on my plate, so I don't have time to be micromanaging people. And so that works for me. That's my management style, to not micromanage but make just, as long as you get your work done, we good. And that's it.
And and you just brought up so many memories just now when you said micromanage. Uh,
Because I never liked it.
no.
I when I worked in corporate America, I had a couple of managers that were micromanagers, and I absolutely hated it. And I think that's one of the reasons why I kept leaving corporate America. And then I was just like, this too much. Let me just go on, period. Deuces.
Yeah. Because the reason why I brought that up was, and this going back maybe about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, um, I used to be on this other website that I was getting a lot of corporate and wedding events from, and came across this one that I was supposed to do a wedding up in Palm Beach, and it was a biracial couple, but the groom, if you look up Groomzilla in the dictionary, you'll find his picture next to it. He was just blah, 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 whatever. What if your laptop crashed? What if this crashed? I said, well, if laptop crashed, I got another hard drive in there. Or what if that one crashed? And then before you know it, I'm answering questions, and before I'm looking back and like, dude, what if the stock market crashed? It's just a chance that we got to take. So it came down to the point that I sent them an email. Hey, listen, I don't think I'm gonna be a good fit for this. And da 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 da. You want me to change my contract? And then no, I'm not going to change my contract. I've done several events for several organizations and government organizations before, and no one's seen anything wrong with it. Neither should you. And I left it at that. And he was like, "Oh well, I'm not a micromanager. I'm a macro manager," and just was going on like, okay, all right. That's why that brought back so many memories when you said micromanager. I hate it.
Yeah. And as Black businesses, a lot of times we don't have systems in place to automate stuff.
Yeah.
We're still trying to do stuff manually when we should be automating
I'm guilty.
certain systems to make things easier.
I'm guilty. I don't know. I'll make some changes soon though. I'll make some changes soon. I don't know when, but I'm gonna make some changes soon.
I'm gonna hold you animals to that.
I'm gonna get to it. I got. There's more than just you holding me to it. I got people like Richard that's holding me to it as well.
Yeah.
Why I can't get this?
Because the ultimate goal is to succeed. A lot of times, Black businesses don't know how to, especially if you're a small business, a small entrepreneur. I have been a culprit of this before as well. Like the commingling funds, even if you have a business bank account, you still, you're commingling funds, and you really shouldn't. You should start operating your business like a business. So that means if you are getting money into your business bank account, like write yourself a paycheck. Have the paper trail. So in case you get audited, you can say, well, look, this is paycheck money, or this is, and learn how to, if you spend money out of your funds for something for your business, charge the business back, charge the business back and get your money. Because you could have loaned, even to the point where if you are opening a business and you're doing it with your personal funds, write a contract between yourself and the business.
Yep.
So that the business will be obligated for that money to pay you back.
Yeah, even today, just today, I got a call about doing something this weekend. By the way, shout out to all of my Haitians out there getting ready to celebrate Haitian Compa Fest. And he was like, "Oh, well, you got this, you got that." Yeah, I got all of the stuff, but I wanted more, and I'm looking. I'm like, okay, well, hell, let me just go order it online. He was like, "You got the money for that?" Yeah. This is my business bank account. It's a business purchase. Why wouldn't I? So like, oh, okay. And it was kind of like shocked that I had that. But again, I'm gonna speak for, well, I'm pretty sure all of us up here. None of us are perfect, and it took me a while to be to get self-discipline with my finances. Because, like I said, I would go and spend money. That was the word that I was looking for the other day, Peachy. Self-discipline. That's what that was. It took me a while to get to that point, and me just blowing money, and it took for me and my brother to just be having to talk one day. Oh well, hey, he can do this, and then realize that my sister was doing stuff, and I said, okay, cool. Now it's like everybody trying to figure out, well, damn, y'all always, prior to the pandemic, y'all always traveling. Y'all always going on a cruise. Hell, I work hard. Why shouldn't I? I budget my money. I stay in my lane.
People be counting your pockets.
Yeah, right.
Watching you move, watching your every move.
Hang on, I'm trying to set up some commercials here. Let me, where we at? 9:37. Let me run some commercials real quick. And then we're going to be right back. Let me see something, yeah.
South Florida, are you ready?
for something new. It's the City Crab, 18415 Miramar Parkway, Miramar, Florida, 33029. Follow us on all social media platforms at The City Crab or log on to thecitycrab.com. Or you can give us a call at 954-639-7856. The City Crab. Conch Salad to Go. That's right, it's Conch Salad to Go. Serving the best conch salad in South Florida. Serving conch salad, conch fritter batter, dressed conch, conch fritters, and more. You can get your conch salad spicy or mild. If you buy 2 or more orders, we will deliver to you. Follow us on all social media platforms at Conch Salad to Go. Conch Salad, the number 2, go. Or call or text us at 786-356-0878. Once again, that's 786-356-0878. That's Conch Salad to Go.
Check out the latest member of the MSC Network. That's right, Melissa Jane Live is now on the MSC Network each and every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss this show. I'm telling you, it is hot. She featured the latest and the hottest and the greatest indie artists. That's right. She also have real talk, business features, interviews, and so much more. It's so informative. It's so much fun. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Melissa Jane Live Show. That's right, available on YouTube and Facebook as well. I'll see you there. Let's go. I know it's a lot going on in the world today, and that's why I created the Rich Live Show. That's right, this is the one place you can come and cast all your worries away. We have the best and the latest old school, new school music for your soul. I guarantee you, you come to the Rich Live Show on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you won't regret it. We make you forget about all the world crisis, and you have a good time with some good music, some great flashbacks, some new school, old school, all that stuff in between. I'm telling you, don't want to miss it. Be there. Let's go.
All right, not sure what happened with that last commercial, but let me get that out there real quick. It's Wine Up Wednesdays. Make sure you check me out at Wine Up Wednesdays tomorrow, going down on the MSC Network at 8 p.m. That's MSE Network, Mega Source Entertainment Network. Let me see if I can get this commercial to run again. I don't know why it ain't. All right, we're going to have to take care of that. I'll do it over, and we're going to take care of that. Anyway, let me get back on here real quick. We're going to bring back up the Ice Tray crew. All right, there we go. So where we left off at now?
Well, we were talking about money, but we just end up like going all over the world like we usually do.
Well, I mean, it still pertains to money because if black businesses still gotta, black businesses are struggling and struggling for two reasons on both ends. We don't get the amount of customers we should get. We don't get the amount of pay that we should get. And then when you look at the other side of it, we already fighting against all other businesses of non-color to try to get that person's business. So it's a fight on both ways.
It is. It really is. And it just, you just have to, I was just telling Mose, you have to have enough confidence in yourself and keep going. Even when it seems like no one believes in you, you have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the key thing. Yeah. When you believe in yourself, you can tune everything else out. That's your vision. It ain't the other person's vision. It's your vision.
correct. And I,
Yeah.
I have spent many nights, many nights over the
Mm.
years, just asking myself, like, what are you doing? Or why are you doing this? You have to know your why. You have to know your why because that's what's going to keep you going. You know,
Yep.
um, if you don't know your why, then why are you in business? A lot of people, you ask them, why are you doing this? And they can't answer the question.
Hang on. Shout
So
out.
they weren't doing it because it was a passion of theirs. They did it because they felt like it was something that they could make money in. And I tell people all the time, being a business owner is not for the faint of heart, and it's not for somebody um, who's in it for just hobby. Being a business owner, you're going to take some hard falls, and you're going to learn
You will
some
have a
real
lot of
hard
ups and
lessons.
downs.
Yeah, you're
Oh
going to
yeah.
learn some hard lessons, and especially if you're just and if it's just you and you don't
Oh,
have another source of income. If
Right.
you
exactly.
don't
When
have a
I.
job backing you up and
Mm-hmm.
you are the one person to make it all happen, it's hard. And a lot of times people don't understand that. All people see is, oh, they have a business and they think it's peaches and cream and they
Hmm.
have no clue what goes on behind the scenes. Or, oh, they have their own business, they have money. Then, they want to get close to you because they trying to see what they could get. Oh, they have
I'm
a
a.
business. Oh, I need that freedom.
Yeah.
That
Mm-hmm.
freedom, when you see freedom, you see somebody able to do something in the middle of the day or whatever, they're going to make that time up in the middle of the night. And a lot of people don't realize that when you're a business owner, it does not necessarily mean that you work 9 to 5. A
Nope.
business owner can mean you work 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m.,
You
4 a.m., 5 a.m.,
no.
take a sleep for an
You
hour,
work
get
until
back
it's
up at
done.
7 and keep it moving.
You work
You
until
know,
it's done. You work until you're
work until
done.
it's done.
Yeah.
Get the
And
money. And I'm gonna tell you a
those are
quick.
not the glamorous things that people talk about. Being a business
Mm-hmm.
owner is not that glamorous. And as you start scaling, it just gets worse because now you're not just responsible for you, but now you're responsible for other people who are relying on you to have a successful business so that they can feed their families as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know,
almost like you have to budget. You have to have a budget. You have to come up with a budget plan. Like when I first started my business doing the mobile detailing, it was a hard lesson that I learned because I didn't have a budget plan, a spending plan, and so forth. I didn't have that in place.
mm-hmm,
And year one, day one, year one, when I was doing it, I didn't bank on the rainy seasons. I was like, ooh, I'm making good money. You know what I mean? And then the rainy season hit, South Florida, how South Florida do. You know what I
Mm.
mean? It can rain all day for like 2 weeks straight. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? You know,
right,
so
right,
you know what I'm saying? So and that played a major factor into, you know what I'm saying? Because that was my only source of income back then. So
mm-hmm,
I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? So I had to come up with I said, okay, you got me once, you won't get me again. Let me come up with a budget plan. If I made over the amount this day, then I have to, you know what I'm saying, put some in the pot for this rainy day and just, you know what I'm saying? It's just you just have to come up with budget plans that to
yeah.
accommodate your business
And a lot
to
of people don't even know
sustain your
like
business.
the line items that should go in a budget for a business. You should have a certain amount allotted for advertising. You should have a certain amount allotted for office supplies. You should have a certain amount allotted for, travel and entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times people don't understand why companies say, oh, the new budget is going to come out. And that's because they understand that certain money should be allotted. But, sometimes you have to move money from one account to another. But at the end of the day, you're able to track your expenditures and you're able to
Yeah.
see what you should be spending if you're spending too much or you're spending too little. And as a business, that's very, very important. And a lot of businesses don't have budgets and they just spend. And I am a culprit of that.
I used to be the same way.
Um, I have an affinity for
Yeah.
software. I'm a techie. So I would spend money on some software just to try and make things easier for me. And a lot of times it didn't work. Um, but I would have spent my money on it. So I had to learn how to, I have a certain amount for technology. I have a certain amount for subscriptions. I have a certain amount for certain things. And I can't go over it because when you're talking about your yearly budget, you know, hey, you know, if you expect to make a profit, you need to have a budget for taxes. You know, um, people don't
Not
think
unless you're
about
gonna
that.
keep having write-offs.
Listen, even when you have the write-offs, I'm still pissed at my accountant. Even when you have write-offs, sometimes it's not enough. You know,
I gotta
but
ask
one
you a
thing I will
question too.
say,
Something came into play when y'all said write off. I tried to get away with a write off one day. I called myself using my company credit card at KOD's, and they got flagged, and I had to explain myself. I
that's
said,
travel and
"What?
entertainment. That's travel and
Yeah, travel
entertainment.
entertainment. I swiped between the young ladies, whatever.
Oh
But
my
I was
goodness, Mo.
swiping. I was swiping, and that's entertainment. This is entertainment.
He's swiping. Her butt went.
Tip
Yes,
drill.
yes. I
Tip
was
drill.
swiping.
Tip
Yeah,
drill,
tip
swipe,
drill,
swipe.
making it rain. Yes, I had to explain that to the IRS. They just like pay up.
Listen, I don't play with Iris. I don't like Iris. And if I can stay away from Iris, I do.
And I was like, yeah, y'all act like I'm Donald Trump. Like I gave y'all 750. I've been paying my taxes, debit. I can have some entertainment.
Child.
Medea said, "Jesus, fix it." Shout out to Eric Gist or Gist. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Over on YouTube, aka DJ Mastermind from Detroit. Detroit checking in. Motor City checking in right now.
Detroit in the house.
Detroit.
8
We
Mile
wait over in
checking in.
Detroit.
Oh yeah. We
Detroit.
got Detroit locked in. We got New York locked in. Might have the
What's up, New
Carolinas locked
York?
in. Palm Beach locked in. Tallahassee,
Palm Beach, Tallahassee.
Broward County, Dade County,
Okay, yeah.
uh,
95030.
Duval County.
Duval, we waiting in Duval?
Yeah.
Okay.
Duval.
Backwoods. Them
Yeah.
backwoods. That's where they learn how to hunt in the backwoods.
Yeah. Fort Myers, Naples, they locked in as well.
Naples, okay.
And I think my boy said that he texted me and said that he was locked in. So if he's locked in, then we got Texas locked in too then.
Oh, so we wait. Okay, we in Texas too. Okay.
Oh yeah.
See, it's
Oh
better.
yeah.
We're everywhere you want to be.
All right.
Yep. Anywhere. So
And we are Negroes. And we everywhere we want to be. And we Negroes.
The one thing about the one thing I appreciate so much about being black though, especially as a black business owner, is our resiliency. You know, we make something out of nothing. You know, and we're the only culture that excels in making something out of nothing. And if more people had the confidence in their ability to make something out of nothing, that part.
Mm.
Yep. That is for sure.
You know, I mean, that goes back to slavery. They gave us pig slop and we made
Scraps.
chitlins.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Until this day, I still haven't had none, and I don't think I want none.
No, but I mean, but other cultures, white people love chitlins. Okay, but this
What
was
is
something
this?
that
What
we
is
Yeah,
this?
and who was the one that introduced it to him?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
you know, they gave us mud. We made huts. You know, we have a knack for making something out of nothing and making it work and making it excel. And for that alone, like I'm so proud to be black.
Yeah.
I'm
you
proud
go.
to be a black woman.
That's
I'm
why
proud
it's
of
Black
them.
History Month every month.
Damn right.
Black History Month every month.
Yep, 365.
Try to give us the shortest month of the year. How dare them try us?
Well, I laugh because
I honestly don't.
Celebrated 365.
Yeah, I don't look at it as Black History Month, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on.
Nah.
Let them believe that. That's what that is.
Mhm.
Let them believe that. So
Yeah, y'all need to get your hat too. Black Cock Production. Well, cock a do.
hang on. Let me put you up to the forefront so they can see you. Hang on a second.
Yeah. Well, cock a do. Black Cock Productions. Well, cock a do. We got some shirts. We got the hat.
okay,
Yeah,
where
work
will we
out there.
find them? Do you have a Shopify store or something?
You gonna help me out with that? That's where you come in. But right now, they can contact me through Facebook or whatever, through my Facebook, and we can go from there. And then we have some glasses too. We got them Bitch You Crazy glasses coming out. We have them now, but we just trying to get the name.
Drinking glasses?
On the pouch. No, the Bitch You Crazy. Remember the little skit I did for you, the Bitch You Crazy skit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, drinking glasses or
eyeglasses?
Or you could put eyeglasses, shades.
Okay,
Yeah, shades.
okay.
You put the shades on, and you can spot a bitch that's crazy before you even engage any conversation with them.
Look, I need those because my radar been off since last year.
You won't run into a bitch that's crazy no more. You get them shades.
I need them. I'm
telling you, they're gonna be the number one shades in America. Period. Them Bitch You Crazy shades. Oh, they coming. They here now, but I'm just trying to do the pouch, make it all fancy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I need those. I really need those.
Yeah.
And I am working on some shirts. I did mention the Peachy, but I am working on some shirts. I'm coming up with a design for some shirts also.
There you go.
Two different shirts. One is going to be for the people that work for me, and the other ones is going to be the ones that work with me. I'm putting that out. I'm putting that out there right now. The ones that work for me, as far as with the business itself, and the ones that work with me. So y'all want to get any shirts or whatever? I'm coming up with the design of it real soon, and soon it will be up. It will be up and out of there. So we coming up to the top of the hour. Mose, I'm doing something different this time.
All right.
Medea says she better have hers. Okay, yeah, you gonna get yours, Medea. We're gonna have it in.
We're gonna complimentary Bitch You Crazy shades. How about that?
Yeah, we're gonna have it in the tall and slim size.
Yeah. That way Medea don't be messing with no bitches that's crazy no more. Watch. We want her to give her testimony.
No, I'm the one that was messing with bitches that's crazy.
Yeah, y'all you put them shades on and you can avoid all them bitches that's crazy. Trust them.
That's gonna be them hater blockers.
Yeah, them hater blockers. That's
the
Bitch You Crazy shades.
All right, so
matter of fact, baby, you got them shades? Bring my Bitch You Crazy shades up, please.
So I was already going to ask, what is Mo's next move? So Mo's already got the what kind of hold on, I don't want to say it wrong. What kind of hat that is? The shirt that you got on there?
Ha!
Huh?
I don't know if you can see it. It's called. Y'all see it right there? Black Cock Production.
Okay, there we go. So y'all make sure y'all
where a cock would do a do.
So
a cock would do a do. Say it with me. A cock would do a do.
A cock would do a do.
Yes, it will. Cock always, man. Black cock is the most powerful cock in the world.
All right, so y'all make sure.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Everybody love the black cock. Kardashians, all of them. Everybody. Black cock is powerful. White man scared of the black cock though.
Well, it depends on who's attached to it.
That too.
Yeah. Black cock is the most powerful cock on earth.
Yeah, but it depends on who's attached to it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have to put on those Bitch You Crazy shades.
There you go.
Because the one attached to it is not good.
You got a vision. You see the vision.
I see the vision.
You see the vision.
I see the vision.
Right. There's the vision here.
Yeah.
Stacey Raz checking in. All right, so Mose, where can we catch your next performance? Where can we catch your next performance?
Ooh, well, I'll be at the Craze nightclub.
I was just about to ask you, how did Craze go last time?
I bombed. You know that? I bombed. It happens. Shit, it happens. Shit, I can't get bad at that. That's just like, I'm gonna do this. You ever told a woman, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you. Then you get in there, then you bombed out. It happens. Shit, it happens. It happened. Lady be all
right. You know what? You know what? So that means
it happened.
So that means you got to come back harder the next time you go back to Crave. Then.
Yes, and I plan on doing that this Thursday night. But anyway, that Saturday I went to another couple of them and I did pretty good.
Okay.
But, You know, I bombed the night that I wasn't supposed to bomb, and I did bomb. But it happened. So you know what? You got to have.
It does happen.
Yeah, you got to have, number one, you got to have balls and enough courage or whatever to get on stage and do what you do anyway. You know, to be.
That's right.
It's going to happen, but you can't be discouraged.
All right.
Now, I critique myself. I'm a heavy critiquer of myself.
Yes.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
All right. So
with birthday, I can see that.
Where can everyone follow you at, Mose?
Miss Peachy gonna help me with that. I'm doing a fan page away from my Facebook page because my auntie's been threatening me to spank me because I've been getting too vulgar on my regular Facebook page, and they don't like that. They
All
just
right,
like
so
they see me as a
So
little guy.
ask him next week, Red.
so we
Next
gonna
week
come
I'll
back
be
and
set up.
ask you
We're
next
gonna
week.
have to set up a page. You're gonna have to set up a different page from my page that's on Facebook.
We
Yeah.
gonna come back and
create
ask you
another
next
page.
week. Trust me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So, and I'm gonna move on to Miss Peachy because we coming up to the top of the hour. Miss Peachy is doing her branding thing. If y'all looking for someone to help you out with your branding, whether it be for you, your business that you want to start and stuff like that, you need to hit up Miss Peachy. And
branding and copywriting.
yeah.
So we're
So
Yeah.
let them know where they can find you at. Where they
Well,
can follow you at, rather.
Well, you can follow me at The Right Mix, but in about a week, I'm launching Peachy Brand. And so you'll be able to follow me there. And Peachy Brand is basically an offshoot because Right Mix is corporate. Peachy Brand is more in your face. So Peachy Brand and the Brand Better Academy will be launching in about a week.
Okay, and that's on the.
Congratulations.
That's So where can they reach you at now, though? If they're trying to follow you in the what now?
The Right Mix.
The right mix.
Yes.
On the website.
WRITEMIXX.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get on point next week and have our little promos up with you when you run those commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be on point with that. We're gonna get that straightened out.
Yeah, I had actually Richard did the last commercial for me for the Why Not Wednesdays for tomorrow. It played fine when he sent it to me, but for some reason I put it in this program here last
That's
minute.
the devil.
No.
You gotta take some of that water, holy water, throw it on your equipment right now.
I'm not.
You drinking right now.
I'm not.
Bless it right now.
I'm not gonna give the devil. I'm not giving the devil no credit.
Equipment and then hit reset. I bet you the play.
I bet you it won't come on either.
Oh,
I'm not giving the devil no credit. I'm not giving the devil no credit. It was probably something technical. I might have to just change the format or whatever it's in, but that's fine though. But y'all can catch me tomorrow night. Matter of fact, let me put the link in there real quick. Y'all can catch me tomorrow night for Wine Up Wednesdays. And that's going to be at megasourceentertainment.com. Let me put the link in the chat room real quick. And it's going to be all Caribbean music. I might jump on some old school stuff as well. First week was real good. Second week was real good. But it is growing. It is growing. As well as you can catch Richard out on Saturdays for the Grown and Sexy old school music going on. And you can catch him on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Let me see if this thing will let me post. Nope, hang on. Oh, yeah, it will. And again, if you're looking for... If you need a DJ in your town, if you are in the States, I do travel. It might come at a cost, but I do travel. You can hit me up at The Real DJ Red on Instagram. The Real DJ Red with 2 Ds on Instagram, on pretty much any social media. The Real DJ Red with 2 Ds. All right. Let me make sure I got all of this on there.
Oh, and check out the newest episodes of Talk Like a Brand, my podcast.
Talk Like a Brand, and y'all need to check out Peachy on Respectably Raw. It comes out once a week, right? Am I right?
Once every 2 weeks.
See,
I've been busy.
I can't work with that.
Talk Like a Brand has been coming out once every week. Respectably Raw comes out once every 2 weeks now.
Okay, see, I've been listening to this, and Peachy vouch for it every time I like tomorrow. I'm gonna go cut the grass tomorrow. It's a pretty good size grass. Yes, I do cut. Pretty good size yard, and yes, I do cut my own grass. So when I go out there, these same headphones or my other headphones that my wife got me, the Bluetooth ones, I'll be out there listening to Respectably Raw while I'm cutting the grass, because then I don't answer no phone. I just listen to it all the way through. So y'all gonna need to check that out as well. And matter of fact, with Mixcloud, I will start reposting all of the Ice Tray shows back on Mixcloud. So if you need to listen to them, you need to go back and listen to something or whatever, it will be put back up on Mixcloud. And I want to say Sunday I might do do another rebroadcast of the Mother's Day pre-Mother's Day celebration tribute that I did last week Friday. So if you missed it last week Friday, I might do it on Sunday. Don't hold me to it, but I might. But I will be on tomorrow though on MSC Network.
Yep. Oh yes, on the other thing.
Why not Wednesdays?
Why not Wednesdays?
All right, so I'm getting my time good down. We at 10:02.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
So until then, y'all, let's say that was real. Okay, I'm gonna take it that you said nice. All right. Oh, she corrected it now. All right, so shout out to everyone that tuned in from Medea, always on. Sent DJ Rav, a.k.a. Ravi from out of Southwest Florida. And there was, Stacy Raz was on here as well. Eric Gist, a.k.a. DJ Mastermind out of Detroit. Big Dooley from out of Texas. Let me see. I know there was some more on here. And then there's some more that were on Mixcloud that just don't comment. But that's cool though. I'm glad that y'all tuning in too. I hope y'all,
right.
I hope I'm not saying it being sarcastic or nothing, but we come on here, and especially when we talk about the money and stuff like that, especially when it comes to black businesses, we just come on here and share information. I'm not being sarcastic to anyone, so I don't want anyone that haven't comment feel some type of way about anything or whatever. If you didn't comment, that's fine. If you listen, that's even better. So that's the way I look at it right now. So until then, I don't know. Should I come back on with some inspiration, with some more music tonight?
Do your thing, brother. Whatever you feel, whatever the good spirit put you on to do.
I don't know if it might be inspirational or it might be something else. Oh, shout out to Tutu. Tutu got signed to the Chargers.
Yes, congratulations.
He is a product of Miami Northwestern, Liberty City Optimist. Yeah, shout out to the Bulls. You know what? Wow. Shout out to all of the schools in South Florida right now, because it's a lot of people underestimate South Florida. I'm gonna just put it like that. A lot of people underestimate South Florida and feel like, oh well, it's just a bunch of people here and all we do is party and go to the beach or whatever. No, it's a lot of good people that come from out of South Florida.
Yep.
That's true. I have a matter of fact, I was talking to a buddy of mine. He played in the NFL. Try to bring him on. I guess named Albert Connor. He played for the Saints, New Orleans Saints, and Washington Redskins.
Okay.
We were discussing some stuff or whatever, and athletes, he can maybe, what he been through or what he experienced and stuff like that. It could be a light to, a lot of future athletes going in and coming up. You know what I mean?
And I guess we can do that the same time that we might discuss why aren't ball players from the HBCUs aren't getting drafted.
Yeah.
that might be some serious topic going on now.
And he transferred from HBCU before he went out to Texas. Before he went out transferred to Texas.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then he got drafted. I think the 4th round. Would have been one of the best receivers in the league, man. Burning him.
I think we might need to jump on that next week, because I got somebody who's heavily into sports and also a HBCU grad, follows sports very well. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I can get that brother on here.
Okay. I reached out to him. He said he
State Spartans.
Huh?
Which one?
For Norfolk State Spartans.
Norfolk State Spartans. Yep.
State Spartans.
Shout out to Florida Memorial. Them Roaring Lions right now got a football team. You know what's something?
They got a football team now?
Yes, they got a football team.
They do.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I just passed by the other day. Saturday, matter of fact.
I really wanted to go out to the tailgate because I guess their home stadium is Travis Power Stadium, and I wanted to go out there and just go out there and set up and just tailgate, but they not allowing tailgate. I would have did it. I would have just did it just for the hell of it.
And I already came out there and gave them some free comedy. We got to do something like that for our HBCU.
Yeah.
We got to bring Miss
Yeah.
Peachy in to give them. We got to just bring it live. We just got to set up and just sometimes we got to break the norm and just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guarantee you that'll be a nice little start. You know, Peachy can come in.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna go out there and just set up. A long time
Set up
ago,
and just do it.
Just do it. Long time ago, for example, let's say the West playing Central or something. We used to set up at the McDonald's across the street, and we started doing that when Al, God rest his soul, rest in peace. Uncle Al used to be at the McDonald's on 54th Street. You remember those days, PG?
McDonald's, Burger King.
I mean Burger King. I'm sorry.
Burger King,
Willie Taylor Burger King.
Yes, Willie Taylor's Burger King.
Al used to be over there on 54th and 7th Avenue set up and waiting for everybody to come over there after the game. So we didn't really know Al too much then. We said, all right, fine. We got to catch them before they leave the game to go over on 54th Street. And that's when we started jamming at the McDonald's over there on 108th and 27 across the street from the stadium. And when Al done realized that nobody was coming over there, that everybody was still there, man, they came over there and it was either you going to join us or you just going to get beat. So they had to come over there and join us.
And that's what we need to do. Them more surprise pop-up. That's what we need to do. Some surprise pop-up. Put something together, just do surprise pop-up. And have
I think I might
just,
do that.
Entertain. And we'll discuss it off air, but you know what I mean? And just do some surprise pop-up at these colleges and let it do what it do.
Yeah.
We'll put something together. We'll discuss it and make it happen. I think.
Well, I know Florida Memorial got I think they, if I'm not mistaken, I think they, and Cent might even know about it too. I think they switched their dates for homecoming. Because I know we used to do homecoming, I think the second week in February. And now, because of football, I think they moved it to, I want to say October.
Yeah, football homecomings at HBCUs are usually in the fall months, like September, October, November.
Yeah. But here's the thing, because I usually do Cookman homecoming, and there might be some people listening right now, that be like, oh, well, Bethune-Cookman got theirs coming up in October. If Florida Memorial called me about this, I'm staying home. Florida Memorial, that's home. I'm not riding all the way out to Daytona. I can't. I got to take care of home first. So maybe and hopefully they on different weeks, but no. Yeah, since said it's in October. So if Florida got a homecoming going on and I'm booked for it, I'm staying home. Sorry, Bethune-Cookman. No hard feelings, but I got to take care of home first.
There you go.
Yep, because that's what built my business. From 93 to now. Since says she thinks it's the second week. Yeah, it might be the second week in October. And I already got somebody that hit me up saying that, do I want to be on board with their thing for Florida Memorial Homecoming? I'm like, hell yeah.
Speaking
that's
of
one.
Off base real fast, did you guys ever pay attention to or watch The Godfather of Harlem?
Yes.
Hold on.
You watch it? The Godfather of Harlem.
Season 2 just started.
Yeah, season 2 just
what is that on?
Excellent show. With
It's
Forrest
on
Whitaker.
Epic with Forrest Whitaker.
Epic, yeah.
It's on Epic.
Forrest Whitaker, yeah.
It's on
That
Epic?
is an awesome show. Yes, I highly recommend that, man. That is awesome. They take you deep into the relationship of Bumpy Johnson and Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali. They just take you, into depth and the woman characters, how the woman can read a man and guide their men the right way. And it's deep, man. It's just the storylines and plots and twists. It's excellent. I highly recommend that one.
Yeah, it's great.
Every Sunday night. Yes. If you ain't see season 1, get some popcorn, cook a meal or whatever, and go watch season 1 first. And I can guarantee you won't watch one episode at a time. You're gonna have to watch 2. You'll probably be watching 2 and 3. You'll be like, "Ooh, this is just good. I just gotta catch up." It's that good. It's awesome. It's awesome. Well put together show.
Okay. Yeah.
Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and they on season 2.
Season 2, but watch season 1 first before you jump to season 2. It's addictive. You'll love it, hands down.
All right, I got to get on that then.
Oh yeah. And
gotta get on
everything
that.
that they were doing back then is relevant to today. You know what I mean? Even the same
Correct.
issue. It's deep. It's so deep. It is very deep.
Season 1 by whatever means
Means
necessary. The
necessary.
nitty gritty.
Mhm.
Bumpy
Yes.
Johnson and Chin Gigante.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta check
And the
this
guy
out.
that played Malcolm X, oh my God. You thought Denzel did a great job at Malcolm X. The guy who playing Malcolm X on there, oh my God, he killing it. The guy that played, you thought Will Smith. Yes, he thought Will Smith did an excellent job at Muhammad Ali. The guy who played Muhammad Ali. And then Forrest Whitaker, oh man, this dude I mean, even though he got got one sleepy eye, one open eye, but he just excellent. He just a A+ actor. He
Oh,
got it down pat.
he looked like when I be cleaning my ears with that Q-tip, hit that spot.
Oh yeah, like ooh, that's that spot right there.
Yeah.
That's that spot right there. Yeah, it's good though.
Stacey-
I highly recommend it.
Stacy said it's on Hulu. Okay, I got Hulu.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Matter of fact, another quick tip for y'all before we get off. So, if you got kids and you got Disney Plus or whatever, and you're paying for it through Amazon, no, you might as well get that bundle package because we ended up getting Disney Plus, ESPN,
ESPN.
I think HBO Max and Hulu for almost the same price or something like that. I get the exact information on there, but yeah, all of that is on there. Again, no, I'm not knocking Amazon or nothing, but the bundle is a lot better.
The bundle, yeah.
The
Or the
bundle-
hookup. If
Oh,
you know
yeah.
somebody with the hookup.
Yeah. Look up.
Oh yeah,
Hookup a lot better. I ain't gonna say who got the hookup. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Well,
I
and
ain't,
what
we ain't-
happens is with these apps, what you do is you get a group of friends and one pays for one pays for the other.
For
Like
the
my
other,
daughter has
exactly.
Disney Plus, so I use her Disney Plus, but I have
Mhm.
HBO Max and Apple TV. So
Don't
she
be giving
uses
away
that.
the secret online.
no.
They gonna
You
shut
can't
it
share it like that, Peachy. You can't do it like
you
that.
rookie thief, you little rookie thief. You gotta be a professional.
That's just like
Well, I know a few professionals. I'm not there yet.
that's just like I call him my Latino brother.
Yes.
He might be watching, aka Peter, also really named Pedro. Was telling me,
Pedro.
yeah. I told him, I said, well, yeah, I started messing with a game. I was never into gaming or stuff before, but I came across a game just to kill time, like when I
I'm
go
the same
get
way.
ready to go to sleep or whatever. And it's called
I'm the
American
same
Truck
way.
Simulator. I like trucks. I like cars.
Okay.
Started playing that game. Okay, cool. This cool. In fact, I still got the steering wheel sitting over here. I'm trying to get rid of the steering wheel because it's not the one that I want. I want another one now. But he sent me a picture of the same game.
Taking a year.
So I'm like, well, damn, where you got it from? He said, oh, I got to tell you. No, he said, I got to teach you. Then he sent me a picture or a screenshot of the same game that I'm playing. So I'm like, oh, so you went on ahead and paid for it. He said, no, my friend, I didn't pay for this one. Oh, no, you got to tell me how you got that one then. You got to tell me, because for like this game here, I think you got sections of the United States. You got California, Arizona, and I believe Colorado. And then if you want to do Idaho, Texas, or whatever, you got to pay for all of those separate. So I'm like, hold on, how the hell you got that?
Don't
said-
worry about it.
He said, one day when we meet up, dude, the pandemic ain't over with, so we ain't meeting up. So you might well just tell me. But yeah, you can't put all of that stuff out there. But he already told me how he got it though, so I gotta kind of figure it out how to get it on you.
Hey, Pedro, how to hook me up with my light bill. I'm trying to save money on my light bill.
Okay, I need
Man.
that hookup too.
I know they were doing that down in Dade County hard. Boy, they were ripping the meters off.
I need
But they was
that. I need
Oh, back in the day?
FPNL.
Back in the day,
I don't mess with you. I pay my bill on time, ahead of time. As soon as I see the bill, it's paid. Here you go. I don't even mess
yeah.
with
Back in the day, I knew some. I knew some.
Hitting them up.
Back in the day, I knew some people that were ripping some stuff off. Man, I'm talking about like people that had underground radio stations at their house.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah. I remember
the people
underground.
people done came out there, pulled out the meter, put them little plastic tabs on there, and put them back in there, and said, "All right, fine.
yeah.
We cut y'all electricity off." And then I'm sitting here looking, and I came back by there the next day. damn, y'all got the station back on? Back in the day, they used to call us Love, Love Express. Man, come on, Love. You know we got that. We got. What did y'all do? I ain't even much bother. I seen the dude cut the lights back on with a screwdriver, and ain't nobody knew that it was on. And I mean, broke the screwdriver, put it in the terminals, and then put the meter back in behind it. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man make it, man can break it.
Hello.
One thing about black people, we will survive.
Yeah,
Hey.
we will.
We
Well,
will
this has
survive.
been wonderful. Thank you all
yeah.
so much for tuning in this week.
Yep.
And have an awesome week.
Let me see.
And we'll
I'm
see
just
you
reading.
again.
I'm just reading the comments real quick. Stacey Raz said it's a great show. Oh, okay. I guess he was referring to the show.
Holler.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. Eric just said, "I'm great, DJ Red. I'm glad to see you back on the air. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you as well as far as you listening." It says, "Keep up the great work, friends, and stop and keep on moving." Okay, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Once again, you're to the one DJ Red. Any closing words, Mose? Real quick.
Hey, it's a pleasure doing the show with you guys again. I love my team. Thank everybody for tuning in. We only gonna get better.
All right, Peachy.
Get gas.
Get gas.
Ask Pablo for gas. Yeah, Pablo do gas. Tell Pablo need some gas. Hook up on gas.
Pedro.
Pedro, Pablo, same thing.
Get gas.
In fact,
and be safe, and we'll see you. See you next Tuesday. We'll do it again.
When I went to go fill up I got a Spanish friend. I'm getting down with the Spanish people. I got a Spanish friend that works at the gas station. Hey, Bobby, let me get First I tried to say it in Spanish, but I just said hell. Let me get 40 on. I looked over. She said, "No, you got to say the pump number." 17. She like, no. 13. Yeah, that's it. She like, okay. Anyway, let me get up out of here, man. It's been fun, y'all. We enjoyed y'all. Peachy closing words said, "Get gas." 2 words for you. There you go.
Get gas.
Yeah, if y'all ain't get gas yet, don't go out there now, especially if it's you're over here on the East Coast. Wait until tomorrow morning. Get up extra early. Get the gas before going to work.
Yes.
Trust me. All right. Till then, y'all, we are up out of here. You're truly one DJ Red. I'm out of here. Peachy is out of here. Mose is out of here.
Bye.
I'm going to run these commercials again before I get off, all right? Till then, y'all be safe.
South Florida, are you ready for something new? It's the City Crab, 18415 Miramar Parkway, Miramar, Florida, 33029. Follow us on social media platforms at The City Crab or log on to thecitycrab.com. Or you can give us a call at 954-639-7856. The City Crab. Conch Salad to Go. That's right, it's Conch Salad to Go. Serving the best conch salad in South Florida. Serving conch salad, conch fritter batter, dressed conch, conch fritters, and more. You can get your conch salad spicy or mild. If you buy 2 or more orders, we will deliver to you. Follow us on all social media platforms at Conch Salad to Go. Conch Salad, the number 2, Go. Or call or text us at 786-356-0878. Once again, that's 786-356-0878. That's Conch Salad to Go.
Check out the latest member of the MSC Network. That's right, Melissa Jane Live is now on the MSC Network each and every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss this show. I'm telling you, it is hot. She featured the latest and the hottest and the greatest indie artists. That's right. She also have real talk, business features, interviews, and so much more. It's so informative. It's so much fun. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Melissa Jane Live Show. That's right, available on YouTube and Facebook as well. I'll see you there. Let's go.
Not really sure what happened with that commercial, but I gotta fix it. So tomorrow night, make sure you check out Wind Up Wednesdays. Wind Up Wednesdays with DJ Red on the MSC Network. That's MegaSourceEntertainment.com, where you get the great vibes from compa, reggae, soca, calypso, all starting at 8 p.m. live on the MSC Network. Yours truly, DJ Red, will be on the ones and twos for the Wind Up Wednesdays. Make sure you have your face in the place and be there. Your Shalua DJ Red will be rocking it the whole night long.
DJ Red for you sucker. DJ Red, a boss girl representing for DJ Red.